I heard if you go into the bathroom and you turn the lights off and stand in front of the mirror and say Eugenia Cooney 3 times, that she will appear suddenly and copyright strike your channel. Eugenia Cooney, Eugenia Cooney, Eugenia Cooney.
Hey guys, it's Eugenia.
Welcome to my YouTube channel with like 10 subscribers. If you happen to watch my videos, sure, you will love them. Cause I'll make you happy, bring you fun and smiles. The sun is shining and I sing out loud. La 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 la. I'm Sam, the one who makes you smile.
Alright, so here we go again. Eugenia Cooney decided to make a video where she's addressing all the rumors or addressing the hate or addressing something. Who knows at this point? It always ends up that she doesn't address the one thing that people are watching her video waiting for her to address. So I went into this video with that expectation. When I clicked the play button, I knew that she wasn't going to talk about her ED. She wasn't going to talk about anything meaningful. She was just going to focus her attention on the wild conspiracy theories that people have come up with to smear her name, or whatever it is that she thinks that these people are, or me, hi, hey, I make videos on you, but whatever it is that she thinks people are trying to accomplish by making up these things, she's going to go ahead and address those rumors. So I've got 4 pages of notes from that video. I don't know if I'll hit on all the points that I wrote down, but good God Almighty, let's just jump right into this. So one of the big points that she does go ahead and address in this video was the big, weird conspiracy about moving her makeup box. First of all, it's not a conspiracy. There are people paying you when you perform a certain act. Whether or not you want to admit to yourself that you're moving that bin to make tips, that is what happens when you move the makeup bin. And also, stop insulting yourself. You tried to downplay your intelligence, downplay everything about yourself. You called yourself stupid so many times in this video. Knock it off. Nobody says that you're stupid. We're not talking about your intelligence here. We're talking about your choices. And there's a big difference. You're choosing to do these things. So you said that you have no control over if these people tip you or things like that. And I call BS on that statement as well. I have watched dozens of your Twitch streams. And I can say honestly that you have a lot more control than you're willing to admit. You can control who is in that chat. And I've watched the people that get booted versus the ones that don't. And the creepy guys who are getting on there and saying weird stuff to you or asking you to do weird things or tipping you in those random moments, you don't boot those people. You know, the people that you do boot are the ones who are concerned about you. Ones that are bringing up things that they think might help you. The ones that are encouraging you to go on your own and go get help. Those are the people you kick out of there. So you do have a lot more control than you're willing to admit. You control who is in that Twitch stream and what is being said about you. And you choose to allow the creepy people who tip you for doing fetishy stuff versus if you booted them. None of this would happen anymore. Or if you chose just to not move that makeup bin, scoot it with your foot for heaven's sake. You know what's odd? In your YouTube videos, very rarely, if ever, have you moved that makeup bin. But they can't tip you on YouTube, can they? Anyway, it's incredibly frustrating that you address everything else about you that you've seen or you've heard or the videos that you've watched online, but you will not address your ED. The only reason people know who you are, the only reason that people are watching your videos, the thing that you are known for is your ED. And it seems like you are holding tight to that as hard as you can. That is the only reason people are watching you. Do you realize you are the most emaciated person that most of us have ever seen that's still alive? And you're on YouTube, readily available. Why are you doing that? Why are you allowing yourself to be a sideshow on YouTube? And you're not addressing that. You're not addressing the fact that there's an outcry of people begging you to get help. Why can't you come on your video and address the one thing that people showed up for you to address? That was the only thing that people watch that video for. Is she going to talk about it? Is she going to talk about it? Of course not. Of course you wouldn't talk about it. You don't want to get better. And that's fine. You know what? If you choose not to get better, that's on you. But you need to get it off of the internet. Plain and simple. Because pretending like it's not a problem is hurting people. Have you watched the videos that these young girls are making lately? And boys. There's all kinds of people making videos about this now. And I don't think because it's a trend. These aren't people with established YouTube channels just trying to put their name on the Eugenia wagon. These are people who have never created videos before. They're shy, they're nervous, and they're sharing their story in hopes that they can help someone because you refuse to help them. You will not remove yourself. You won't even admit that you have an issue. But you're going to make a video scantily clad with a dress that goes down to your belly button showing off your chest barnacles. I don't even know what to call that. Bones. Your bones. You choose to do that instead. And you're going to dance around and smile and giggle and try to act like everyone's worried about how tall you are, setting the record straight about how tall is Eugenia Cooney. Nobody cares about how tall you are. Nobody does. They want to hear, what are you doing to get better? Are you trying to get better? What's going on? Why aren't you getting better? Why do you sometimes try to insinuate like there's another medical issue wrong that could account for the way that you look? How is that okay? But I'm glad you addressed the rumors and the conspiracy theories. It was really obnoxious. During the makeup bin point that she was trying to make, she tried to say, oh, people aren't secretly paying me money to do this. No, they're not. It's not secret at all. It's right out front in the open. These people are paying to watch you do that. If you say that you're not trying to cater to fetishists, why don't you kick the creepy people out who are tipping you for doing something that you say you're not trying to do for that reason? So you've got two options. Either one, don't do it. Or two, kick the people out that make it weird. Problem solved, right? But you don't, because you get money from them. And you don't do it on YouTube because you don't get tipped on YouTube for doing that. Silly old forgetful Eugenia, but she remembers when she films YouTube videos. I know you could say it's because you could edit that out. No, I doubt that. I think it's because you want to make money from this, or you want the attention. Either way, I don't buy it. I don't agree with what you said in your video. Whether you say you're telling the truth or not, I don't buy it. At one point in the video, she tries to make a joke. She was talking about how people talk if she's standing up and people talk if she's sitting down. And she says, maybe I need to learn how to levitate. No, you know exactly why people are talking. You're thin. You're noticeably thin. You're sick. You're noticeably sick. People know that you are sick. And they are very interested as how you are still alive. If you didn't know, I'll explain it to you. People are worried about you. How is her hair real? I bet it's not. Because it doesn't make sense that you still have luxurious, long, healthy hair when you're doing this to yourself. They worry about your teeth because that's a common symptom of people with ED. They're worried that your teeth aren't real because you're sick. So addressing all of the symptoms that come along with the major issue that you refuse to admit to or refuse to address is ridiculous. Yes, my hair's real, guys. Yes, my teeth are real, guys. But I'm not going to talk about the only thing you want me to talk about. I'm not going to talk about the disease. I'm going to set the record straight on the symptoms. Does that make sense to anyone? It didn't make sense to me. It was ridiculous. And then you're going to try to crack jokes in the middle of that? These people are concerned about you. The only reason you are who you are, and the only reason that you have a platform is because of these people, and you're flicking them off. You're throwing their concern right back in their face. Maybe I'll learn to levitate. Maybe you can learn to be truthful and like a whole person. Maybe you could learn to like put people's concerns to rest and talk about real things instead of these stupid things on the surface. Another point that I thought was just absolutely ridiculous is the tiny little soapbox speech that she gave about Buzz and how she cares about Buzz. He's a family dog. Everybody loves Buzz. Buzz is fine. Thank you so much for your concern. And she's like, it kind of sucks that you guys almost got my dog taken away, but thank you so much also for the concern about his crusty nose and his long nails. Like, it's not that I hate Buzz. I don't know why people say I hate Buzz. I don't think you hate Buzz. I think you resent Buzz a little bit because your mom is so fond of Buzz. Like, majorly fond of Buzz. Everyone knows that that's your mother's dog. Yes, technically you could say that he is a family dog, but that's your mom's baby. But aren't you supposed to be your mom's baby too? Are you? I wonder. Another thing about the Buzz speech that she gave, or talking about Buzz, was when she said that Buzz deserves that in reference to going to the vet. Whenever something small arises, apparently the Cooney family rushes Buzz to the vet because they take very good care of this dog. I don't doubt that. I think that he's probably very well taken care of. The mother adores that dog. But I think it's ridiculous that you will rush your dog off to the vet to care for any little ailment that he has, but you yourself, are you going to the doctor when you have an issue? Because I doubt it. I really doubt it. I feel like you're hiding a lot of what's going on to medical professionals. People send me your Instagram posts. I can see the clothes that you wear when you do have to go to a medical professional. You don't wear those little tank toppy dresses with the cut down to your belly button and, all the way up to your underwear showing, which we'll get to. But you don't wear those outfits when you go to the doctor or the dentist or whoever it is that might have authority. You cover up. You wear hoodies. You wear baggy clothes. You wear loose-fitting clothes because you don't want them to do anything about this illness. But Eugenia, you deserve that. You deserve to go to the doctor and be cared for. You deserve to have counseling to help you get over this. But for some reason, you don't feel as though you do. And I don't know why that is. I'm not even going to try to pretend to guess at it. I have my theories. But I wonder why you think that Buzz is deserving of medical care and you are not. You're willing to care for your tooth or your gum situation when it has an issue. But what are you doing to get better? What are you doing to care for your mental health? You deserve that. Moving on. In this video, Eugenia also talks about how people are commenting that she's having seizures. She uses the word specifically seizures, aggressive air quotes, seizures, or the coughing fits that she's having. And she says, well, those are normal, or I'm just moving a certain way. There's no medical thing going on in those moments when those are happening. I'm not a medical professional, at least not to that extent. I don't specialize in whatever the hell it is that she has going on. So I can't say specifically that I know that that is something. I can't speak on that. Do I think that they look like they could be side effects? Again, symptoms of the major issue that she's not addressing? Of course I do. Does it make me mad that she's dancing around and picking and choosing the symptoms that she addresses when she's just not going to address the whole major issue in general? Of course it does. You are incredibly frustrating. I think it's really silly that you come on here and you say that all of these YouTubers call me evil, or they say I'm so mean. I don't think you're evil. I don't think you're mean. I think that you're naive, and I think that you're manipulative, and I think that you forget that you're talking to a diverse audience that includes young people as well, and what you're doing is dangerous. I don't think you had the best education. I don't think that you were given the social tools to be able to make lasting relationships outside of your family unit. I think that damage occurred at some point in your life, but I will never call you evil. I don't think you're evil. I think you're misguided. I think you're sick, and I think your ED is driving and you're in the back seat. I think your feelings are buried pretty deeply and we rarely see them surface. But you need to understand that it's okay for you to get mad at people. It's okay for you to show anger. It's okay for you to show sadness. That's normal, and it doesn't make someone evil. What's odd about you and what people are commenting on is that constant smiling, high-pitched, the toxic positivity thing that you try to push away and say that you're not doing. That's what that is. You don't show emotion. You don't act like you're human anymore, because I think that part of you has been buried to avoid trauma, to avoid hurt, to avoid whatever it is that you're trying to run away from. You're letting your ED take the wheel and drive the car. Your emotions are sitting in the back seat, and people are going to comment about that because it's odd. It's okay to be human. You are allowed to show emotion. Please stop thinking that that makes you evil or that people are going to hate you. That's why people are talking about you. It's odd. and they just want to see you be human. They want to see you get better. Most importantly, they want to see you survive. Basically, she went through all of the points that I've probably done videos on, or people like me have done videos on. The underwear thing. Yes, you showed your vajooter on people's computer. Get over it. It happened. I can't prove that you did it on purpose. I don't know that the eyeshadow thing is like, you know, proof exactly what happened, or, you know, irrefutable proof, but I think you did it on purpose. I think it was an attention ploy, a clout grab, whatever you want to call it. I do think it was on purpose. And I think that you lie to yourself a lot. I don't know that your intention is to lie to everyone when you make these videos. I think maybe you don't accept that you're doing these things, but I'm not certain, and I can't prove that. I can prove that you showed that, and I really do think that you edited your, how can I say it? You edited that video, or that you edited that picture on your Instagram probably with Facetune. You don't have to be a Photoshop pro to take that out of there. I can Facetune my mole off of my face if I want to, and I certainly don't know how to use Photoshop. But best believe someone who does know how to use Photoshop, someone who's like expertly trained in Photoshop, could go behind my sloppy Facetune job and see that I did in fact remove my mole from my face. Basic anatomy says that there should be something there. And it doesn't mean that yours hang a little bit lower. There's nothing to hang. If anything, that would make them higher. It's just skin and, you know, that on top. And they weren't there. It wasn't there because you removed it. Just accept it. It's been proven. That person went behind you and looked at the photo. It's all there. I'm sorry that you can't admit that to the internet, but you don't want the record to say that you did that. You need to accept that you did that. Moving on. So basically, this video was incredibly frustrating, as I had assumed it would be. I even, when she posted on Instagram that picture of her in the dress that she filmed this video in, I even said, we're probably going to get another addressing to hate video, or that style video. And I figured that was coming. She seemed to be more and more anxious, or little comments would come out about all the rumors and all the things lately, and I figured we would have another one coming. I don't think that a lot of it was genuine. If she she might really think that what she's saying is true. That's hard to speak on, but I mean, we have seen the photos she's showing herself. Basically, Eugenia will not address her ED, but she's going to dance around and parade around with the symptoms and make drama out of those, because it's an attention grab. She wants her YouTube channel to do well. She always has. That's all this is. That is all Eugenia Cooney is known for. I mean, are there people out there that really watch her for her makeup tutorials? No. Sure, she has a good fashion sense, and maybe 10 years ago, when young people were finding her channel originally, they noticed that she had decent content, or whatever it was that she was doing back then. I watched her videos from back then, and it was like brain rot. So she's only known for her ED. And she knows that. She has to know that. Eugenia is a troll at this point. Her approval, her like to dislike ratio on each video is outrageous. People dislike your videos now. The fact that you continue to create them and then say, I don't know why people don't like me. I don't know why people don't like my content. It's because you're lying, and you refuse to address what's actually going on, and it's frustrating, and you're a troll. You're trolling people. You get on Instagram and say, that's not my underwear. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Or that's not my vajooter. Yes, it was. We saw it. You're incredibly frustrating, but you're not stupid. And I don't like how you tried to minimize. You guys give me too much credit. You guys think I'm smarter and I have these master plans and da-da-da-da. I don't think they're master plans. I think in the moment you think it's a good idea and it'll get you some attention, so you do it, and then you deal with the outlash later on, or the backlash. You deal with the backlash later on, and then you carry on doing the same thing you've always done. Making videos and profiting and making money from your ED. That is what you are known for. That's the only reason why people know who you are. And I doubt you're going to give that up without a fight. But anyways, guys, if you can avoid it, please don't go watch that video on her channel. I hate that I gave her the view, but I wanted to see it because I wanted to make a video addressing it. But you're really not missing anything. It's the same style video that she's always made, dancing around the rumors and the plausible deniability. Well, it could have been this, and I can't control that, and, you know, you can't prove that I did this. It's the same crap we've seen for years. Eugenia, get better. Start talking about the thing that everyone wants to talk about, or just stop making videos. At this point, you are just a sideshow, and it's frustrating. We want to see a recovery story. People want to see you get better. At this point, it doesn't look like you have a whole lot more time, and I don't want to see a video or a news story in a month or two about how you're no longer on YouTube and there's no chance you'll ever get better because you've passed away. Nobody wants to see that. So, from the bottom of my heart, please do something. Please get better. Please seek help. Please at least talk to someone. Not your mother. Definitely not your mom. Maybe reach out to a counselor, someone trustworthy, who knows what they're talking about. You need it. You need help. You need people. You need a support network. Guys, sorry if this was like a long ranting video. I had a whole lot of feelings watching her video, and I really wish someone would just look her in the eye and be real with her for once in her life. Maybe it'll be me. I don't know. I've heard that she watches the videos people make about her, so maybe she'll see this one. But anyway, as always, go out there and do something that matters with your time, with your effort, with your energy. Live your very best lives. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.